Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Hola. Just trying to make sure y'all can hear me. It is. All right. Can't really do much with the mic here. I got it turned up, but how about now? Trying to see if I can add a little bit to my voice here. How about now? I'm adding some gain to it here, so we'll see if that helps. Okay. Trying to figure out what is up with it. Okay, is it too loud or is it good? All right, well, anywho, let's cool. All right, let's get into it then. I'm gonna show you guys. I've been getting a lot of questions about how I do these uniforms. So basically, I'm gonna walk you through. Shut up, Ryan. I'm gonna walk you through from the beginning of what I do to when it starts and when I upload it and create the uniforms and all that stuff. So if you're not into uniform creation, I don't know what to tell you, but here is how we're gonna do it. So let me go to this. All right, hold on. Let me let's see, how can we do this? I'm trying to keep it there. Well, whatever. 2K will be in the background, but this is basically the team that I started, and it is the, what did I call these? The Kansas City Knights. So basically the Kansas City Knights, I found this little helmet online. I changed it up a little bit, changed the colors. That's going to be the logo for the Kansas City Knights. And then basically what I did was I just made a bunch of graphics for it. Made some text. So I'll show you. Let's do new layer. I'm not going to use this one, but I'll show you kind of what I do. So I'll just go ahead and do Knights. And then we're going to use, let me bring that one back up. I'm going to use that color. Whoops. I'm going to use this color. Okay, now it's in there. Now I'm using GIMP. I don't know if you guys use GIMP, but it's pretty awesome. So, okay, so there's the Knights color. And we will change the font to, I don't know, whatever. I've got a lot of stuff going on my desk right now. Let's do the Hodor font. I don't know what that is, but it's going to be Game of Thrones-ish. That's pretty cool. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so I make the Knights, right? And there you go. That's it, pretty much. Now what I'm going to do is all the 2K GIMP is super easy, Fig Life. Like, it's super, super easy. It does a lot of the same stuff that Photoshop does, but it's for like dummies like me. I've been using it for, I don't know, a long time, and it's fantastic and it's free, so I would definitely recommend trying to mess with it again. And you know, I'll do some more tutorials and I can show you what I do and stuff. It's pretty easy. It's just trial and error is how I learned it. But okay, my computer's a little glitchy right now just because I got so much stuff going on. But let's do, whoops, it's a little too big. Now I already made most of these logos, but I'll just show you this one. Okay, so there's the Knights, right? Decent. Now let's say it's on a home jersey, which would be a white jersey. So what I'm going to do is, that's not going to work. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll make a new layer here, and then I'll paint it whatever color I think the jersey is going to be. So let's say the jersey is going to be white. I'll paint that layer white, and it looks good. It looks good on that blue and white there. So then I'll save that. So basically here I go and I save this as a .png file, which is a transparent file, and that's it. That's it. So I save all these 1024 by 1024 files, and then I'll show you how to upload them into 2K, which is super easy as well. But I did remember that I forgot to make the sponsor and the Nike logo for this team. So let me really quick change this to blue. Oops. Idiot. Okay, so there's that blue that we already used. I'm going to export this. And let's go to my Knights. And how come it looks like that? Knights, my last one was 23, so Knights 24. 24. So I just have a file called Knights, and I'm basically exporting all the Knights graphics into that. What's up, Sid? And then let's see, what was the other color? Like a red. So I'll take that red. And just in case, I usually do 2 or 3. Boom, there's that. Okay, so that's going to be Knights 25. I got a lot of logos. So this is going to be a little bit boring when I upload them because it takes a little bit of time, and it actually takes a lot longer now that I've got all this shit going on my computer. But let me save this. Okay. And then the last thing is the sponsorship, and I'm going to use my logo as the team sponsor. Now that should change that to white. Why didn't it do that? Oops, because I did the wrong thing. Idiot. Okay, so I do colorize. I'm going to make that bright white. I'm going to export that guy as, I need to move this over, but whatever, as 26. Almost done here, and I'll show you all the logos that I made so far, and then I'm going to paint one of them red. And if you saw my Pistons redesign today, I did the GrumpyNerd logo on all the jerseys, just so that we don't get it mixed up. You know what I'm saying? All right, and then blue. That kind of grayish blue. I really like that color, actually. All right, so here we go. Knights 28. I feel like that is probably enough. I didn't really go too crazy on this one. I just did it for the tutorial. And if you guys like the uniforms, maybe I can save them, and I'll show you how to do that too. All right. So, one more thing here. Let me see. Okay. Happy birthday, Ryan. All right, so we're good on this shit. So that's that. I'm going to go ahead and close GIMP. I don't care about that shit. Go away. Okay. All right. So then you go to NBA2K.com, and it's basically going to set you up with the upload. It'll say upload images, which I already passed that point, but you upload images, you pick 19, and then you'll have to sign in, whatever that is. So if it's Xbox, PS4, PC, whatever, so you sign in your account, and basically what that's going to do is you're going to upload these graphics to your account on there. So when you look for your graphics to make your jersey, they'll be under your own thing. So real quick, I'm just going to let's go there. Got a lot of shit here. Don't be looking at all my stuff. KC Knights. Okay. And here's all the stuff that I made. Not that much. Pretty low key. So what I like to do is first do the Nike signs and the jersey logo, just so those are at the back end. You'll see what I mean. When the first thing you upload is actually the last thing that you see when you're scrolling through your images on game. So, anywho, I'm gonna do these little things. Hopefully, you guys will learn some quick tips. Fig Life. You should definitely get this program, GIMP. It's super, super, super easy. I think you'd dig it, and I can totally help you do it. It's way easy. All right. Ryan, what did you turn? 14? Okay, so then do my Grumpy Nerd logos. I'm just kidding, buddy. All right. Now I can hear the music for the game in my headphones. Hopefully it's not coming through. Grumpy Nerd. So yada yada. This is basically how you upload all the images into the game. Which one do I not have? The blue one. 29. Damn, bro. Getting old. Getting old. And also, any stripes or patterns or anything that I'm going to use on the jerseys, I like to throw those at the back end too, just so I know. So I usually front load it with the texts that I'm going to use. Stuff like that. So let's do the stripes and these shields that I made. I like these a lot. They look really cool. I don't know. I have no vision for this team at all. I know that I think there's a Kansas City Knights team that's already in game when you use like the expansion teams. So I got that from that. I stole that shit. And then excuse me. And then I just kind of changed it. I don't remember what the logo looks like, but it looked pretty cheesy to me, so I thought this would be kind of cool. Now, let's just keep in mind that I hate KC. Literally hate them. Not the Knights, obviously, because there's no such team, but just KC in general. So the Chiefs, pretty much just the Chiefs. I don't care about the Royals. Actually, you know what? Fuck the Royals, too, because they beat my Mets real bad in the World Series. I just don't like Kansas City. If you're from Kansas City, I'm really sorry, but not a fan. PicMonkey is like the worst compared to GIMP, dude. It's nothing. I mean, I'm not saying it's not a good thing, but I'm just saying what you can do with it compared to this it's crazy. And it's super easy, man. It's really easy. You just gotta mess with it. If you know how to do Photoshop at all, you'd be able to figure this out. And especially for 2K stuff. I mean, it's super duper easy. You just save everything as a PNG and you're good to go. Okay, let's do these cool stripes that I made. Man, that one with the swords and the helmet and the KC is... it's pretty badass. I don't know. I don't remember making that, but it was cool. Blue. So I just try to do everything within the color scheme that I'm making. So gray, blue, red, white, whatever. And I do try to think of, okay, well, does the home jersey, if it's white, it's going to need dark text, and it's going to have to say Knights, not Kansas City, and stuff like that. So you just got to think of how the jerseys are going to be laid out before you do them. What up? Okay. And gray swords for the sides. I was thinking these would be good for stripes, like on the sides of the shorts maybe, or even on the side of the jersey. Okay. We are almost there, fellas. We are almost there. So now we've got, let's see. White, got them all. All right. Got the uniform things, got the this and then that and the blah, blah, blah. Okay, so then KC would be the next thing. And I figured this could be like a little cool logo on the side of the shorts maybe, or even on one of the main jerseys. Now, this is an expansion team, so you don't get that many jerseys because you're a trash team. And this is the only tedious thing about it, is uploading all this crap and then you know, waiting for each one to upload. It's kind of annoying. Now, I did pick a cool font. I don't know if you can see that on the KC thing, but it looks pretty rad. That font that I used for the KC, I used for the Kansas City as well, and it's like kind of knightish, kind of cool. Let's see. So yeah, Kansas City, I like it. Now, sometimes I'll put borders on numbers and borders on the text. So like if it's red, I'll put like a blue border on it or a white border on it. So just in case I put it red on red or something like that, it'll stand out. A lot of times if you don't make the border thick enough, it looks like shit in the game. Like it looks real kind of pixelated and not that good. So if you're going to use a border, make a thicker border around the letters so it kind of like pops. All right. So let's see. Oh, God damn it. I made a lot of these Kansas Cities. Now, this gray, I think I have an idea where I was going with that. Maybe gray on blue or something like that, or gray on white. I don't know. I have no vision with this. So we're going to be building these jerseys together. All three of you. Or whoever. I don't know how many people are on right now, but I'm pretty sure it's not very much. Let me look again. Just so I know what I'm working with here. Yeah. Okay. I do not collect pops. I mean, I won't say I don't. I've seen some that I kind of like, but no, not too much. I ended up having like 400 after that whole debacle, and I sold a bunch to a quote unquote collector. He bought pretty much all of my high end ones. So that was cool. That really helped out. But yeah, other than that, I don't really collect them too much anymore. I do have a box right now from a company that sent me a box that I have to review, which we'll try. What's up, Lil EB? Lil Eb? What do we got left? I'm over it already. So basically, this is what I do every time I make a jersey. I spend, I don't know, 45 minutes making, maybe an hour making all the logos and stuff. It depends on the vision I have with it. It's a lot easier for me to remake teams than it is to start teams fresh, just because I kind of have an idea of what they look like now and what I kind of want with them. But with a new team like this, it's all from just guessing. And, you know, a lot of times I'll upload all this shit and then I'll make the jerseys and I won't like any of them. And then I end up basically just scrapping the whole thing and starting over, or running in my room and making some new text, or making something, god damn it, making something else and then starting over kind of. So it's kind of trial and error, but it's really cool because it's like instantaneous. So if you don't like, did I already get that one? 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Okay, I think that's it. I think we're good. Oh, and the logo. A lot of times I'll think something's going to look good and it doesn't. So I'll run in my room and change it and then come back. Yeah, I ranted. I definitely ranted. Okay. So that is that. So let's go into the game. And all right, let's go into the game here. And I already have this set up. So you go to relocation. Now, I'm not going to relocate the Pistons. So who am I going to pick? Stinger's already changed. Let's change the... Who should go away? Who's trash? The Kings? They're pretty trash. The Knicks are trash. Can't change them, though. The Magic. No, I don't like them. Let's change out somebody that has a good starter. Who? No, I haven't gone there yet. Let's trade out the Jazz. Because who cares about the Jazz? You know what I'm saying? All right, so with this now, because I'm changing this logo, it's going to have my old uniform on there. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to pick somebody that I hate. So let's listen to Sydney and change... let's pick the trash-ass Thunder, since we smoked them in the fucking playoffs. All right. 4-1. Okay, and that way we can work with Westbrook. Now, a lot of teams, they have super tall players as their number one player. Basically, they pick whoever the top guy is. So the problem with that is that the jerseys don't look right. Sometimes, like, Mo Bamba is one of them, and it's like he's super stretched out and super tall, and so it doesn't fit. So I think the Thunder will be a good one because it is Westbrook. It should be Westbrook. Yeah. Oh, no, it's... Okay. It's Paul George? All right. All right, so team branding. So let's pick our logo first. Now, if I go to my images, they should be there. It takes a second to load up, but that's what it's going to be. I got a lot of shit for that one, Fig Life. A lot. Like, I still go back and read the comments on that video because it is hilarious. People are very witty and also assholes. Team colors. So now I try to match this color with what the ones I made, and it's not easy here. It's more of a grayish blue. I feel like that's close. It's really hard to see here, but I'm going to guess a little darker, maybe a little less blue. There we go. And then we'll do this red. It's like a red, more pinkish red. Okay. And then we'll go gray. Oops. We'll do gray, but it's more of a bluish gray, I think. So we'll go this way a little. Whoop, too much. So I just eyeball it and just guess, and if it looks too weird, I'll get rid of it. Yeah, cool. All right, that's good enough. So that is our team identity. We are called the Kansas City. Sorry, I'm not reading. Yeah, no shit. Me too. All right, so we are the Kansas Trash-Ass City Knights. Kansas Trash. Ooh, we should be the Kansas City Trash Knights. I like that. Let's do the Kansas City Trash Knights. Trash Knights, but the nickname is Knights, but we all know that Kansas City's trash. So we'll do Trash Knights. Okay. So the Kansas City Trash Knights, oops, abbreviation, it's going to be KCT. All right. So let's do keep changes and exit. What's up, Gaming God? How is it going? All right, so design uniform. Here we go. So I will show you guys right now the basics of how I do every uniform. I've gotten to a point where I'm pretty good at lining stuff up real fast now because I know the Gaming God. We're in the works. We're talking about it. We'll see. It's gonna cost you, but we'll see. Okay, so let's talk about this. So I'm trying to show you guys how to do it the way that I do it, the best way I know how. So first we're going to go over here, and we're going to make sure that these numbers aren't stupid. So they have to be, we're the Knights, right? The Trash Knights. So we have to look, that's kind of knightish, right? That's kind of cheesy, but it's kind of knightish. I do like, where's that one that was like real tall? That's kind of knightish too. Something else you got to realize is that if there's no red showing on these default numbers like this, that there won't be another color with it. So like that black, let me show you. There's some that have black outlines and you can't change that. Like this, it'll never not be black. So you have to look for the ones that have the red if you want to do like double colored numbers. See? Oh, see right there. That's it. Okay. That is perfect. That looks just like the Knights font that I did. So we're going to go with that. There's a couple things that you need to know about lining up numbers and about color on the numbers. So we'll see. What are you guys talking about? Ryan, yeah, I do still talk to Mark for sure. All right. So anyways, this is the biggest deal right here, okay? Numbers are the biggest deal. So let me just show you first what I do. So I'm going to add the logo. I'm going to pick this Knights. I like this one because it's got the white in between the red and blue, so it's going to pop. It's going to look like it has a highlight around it. Okay, that's probably big enough. That might be a little bit too big. It's hard to see on this little monitor that I'm using here, but I'm going to change it down. There we go. Okay, so there's the Knights. Now, usually if you put something center, the front number is going to be around 55. I'm sorry, around 50. 50 should be center. On the back, it's 55. On the front, it's 50. It should be center, okay? So let's say I pick my jersey color, right? It's right here. You can see it. It's right there. The dark blue, right? I pick it. That don't look like it. It's way too light. So what you have to do is sometimes you have to change the color a little bit and then darken it up. It's real hard to match it, but that looks close. So we're going to go with that. And then the red, obviously that's pink. That's not red. That really sucks. So then you have to go over here and make that red. And there you go. Okay? But I did it wrong because I like to do whatever font color is on the front of the jersey. So the Knights font is blue. I want to do this one red and vice versa, right? So I try to change it up. Otherwise, if you have blue numbers with blue writing and blah, 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 it looks weird. Let me move this over a little bit. I'm being OCD, but there we go. Okay. And then let's put that sweet, sweet Grumpy Nerd logo as our sponsor. Now, because this logo is kind of big, I'm probably going to have to change the size of it to a smaller one. So let's go 31. Usually I do 40 and 40, right? So 40 for the Nike sign and 40 for the sponsor. Okay, so here we go. Got that Grumpy Nerd going on. That shit's dope though, right? Like, look at that. Okay, and I'm gonna do the blue Nike sign that we made, just to keep it uniform. Where's that? There it is. Okay, now Nike signs. Whoops, shit. Nike signs always 40 for me. That's how I do mine. They're always size 40. So you scale it down to 40. All right. Let's move it up. Put it around that same area that the Grumpy Nerd thing is at. Try to line it up. I just do all this shit by eyesight most of the time, but okay. There is the Nike sign. Right? That looks cool. All right. Now, let's look at shoulders. I feel like shoulders should have a little color in them. I'm going to do blue. Now, when you do shoulders and stuff like that, the colors are fine. It's the numbers are the only thing that change when, for whatever reason, they lighten up whenever you pick the numbers. I don't know if I went live yesterday, did I? I was thinking about it. Oh, you mean with your boy? We were just bullshitting about basketball, man. It wasn't nothing really. Okay. So let's go to the legs. Now, this is another thing that bugs me. So they always put a default shorts numbers. We don't want no shorts numbers. So let's try these good swords. I like these swords. Oof. Now, here's another thing, a huge thing. So if you make stripes, right? If you make your own stripes. Now, I don't think I'm going to put them on the pants. I'll leave them on the shirt because it looks cool. If you do stripes, that looks normal to me, right? That looks right in the middle. But what I like to do is go here to the jersey stripes, and I'm going to put a side stripe. Let's say this one, right? And I'm going to make it one color. Oops, that was dumb. One color. Let's do gray. 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 Just as a guide for the stripes that I made. Right? So they look like they're the right size, but they need to be around center, which is right there. Okay, that way you know on both sides that your thing is centered. And I'm not even going to change the size. They look perfect. They run right down the middle. I like that. So I'm going to change that to... And then I'm going to get rid of that gray thing just because I think it looks better on the white jersey. It kind of pops out. So we'll go over here. We will put it right down the center. Make sure it's all cool. All right, cool. Then we go over here and we kill that stripe. And boom. Shit's clean. Look at that. Okay? Now, if I do stripes on the shirts, I'm going to usually do something on the bottom of the shorts, but it's not going to have anything to do with that shit. So I will do maybe, that looks kind of cool. So maybe we'll do this. And then we'll do blue. Now, my blue is a little too light. If you can see there, it doesn't match up with the blue that I made on those swords. So we're going to have to mess with that, but whatever. You get the idea. All right, let's see how that looks. Oh, it's only one side? Fuck. I'm going to fix that. I don't like that. So let's do... What's up, Gaming God? What are you talking about? No, it was cool, man. We had a good time. We talked a lot of basketball and shit. It was dope. Let's see. What about... I like this, but it doesn't match up with the swords, which is weird. I'm going to go with my go-to here just because I don't really care about this team that much. So let's go here. Make it a little darker. Boom. Okay. And then just... Oh, we forgot about the back. Okay, here's another thing that's a big deal that I think is really important with the names and stuff. If you leave this last name the way it looks, that shit's going to be so tiny, you won't even see it in-game. And you can see the numbers offline too. So what I do is I go to scale. You push triangle. That makes you scale left and right separately, right? So I'm going to push this shit out all the way. If you don't do it this way, if you do the regular scale, it'll just make it huge. So I'm pushing right, make it stretch out, and I'm going to make it a little bit taller, and then that's probably good. I'm going to put this at 50, okay? And then the number is going to be 55. I don't know why, but it always works out that way. So the number goes to 55, all right? And the number on the front goes to 50. I'm going to make this bigger here. Okay? 55. Boom. Right in the middle. I mean, it's not even... It's like every time. It's perfect. Okay. So what do y'all think? Let's see. Pretty clean uni. We are missing something, though. See that belt? And this a lot of people ask me about this, too. Now, if you put something on the waist, boom, like that, you can't put any images on that waist. Right? You can't put any images on that waist. So what you do is you keep that blank. And then you can put some shit there. Now, I'm going to either put KC on there or I'm going to put that helmet. I feel like KC would be kind of dope. So let's do the blue KC since we're kind of featuring the KC on here. And again, scale, triangle, up, down. Otherwise, it'll never work. So I'm going to put that KC. Ooh, that looks clean though. Right there. Move that here. And then I forgot the best thing. So there you go. That's good. Now the last thing is the NBA sign. Now if you go to add layer and you add logo, if you don't go to your images, it's always right here in the second slot for community uploads. Okay, and I do it to about 37. Put that shit down to 37, regular scale. 37, 38, doesn't matter. And then I move it. I'm going to put it right there between his shoulder blades. And it should, yeah. Now I usually try to put it right there. Now I feel like I put the name too high, but let's see. The only way you can really look at it, because it's so small, is you have to go back to like jerseys and then turn it around. I mean, it's close, but I'll take it. So that's that. Good enough. So that is the first uniform, right? The home uniform. And I feel like it's a solid one. It's done. What do you guys think? You guys like that one? I like it. All right, so then we've got the Nike sign. We've got the Grumpy Nerd sign. We've got the NBA sign. We've got the numbers we want. Everything lined up. if I start again, I got to do all that shit again, and I don't want to do that, and it's hard. So what I do is use this preset. You go to home uniform, okay? Now all our shit's still there. Now obviously this is not the home uniform. So what I'm gonna do is let's make these aways blue. And sometimes you come out with some good stuff. So cool. Now it actually looks really dope, that blue on blue, but I'm not gonna do that because it should say Kansas City, right? If you're away. So I'm gonna take this Knights away, get rid of it. What time is it? Now we good. All right. So there's that, and I like that real clean red. So maybe we'll just do blue on red. We won't do any white on this one. I really like that. So let's go Kansas City. Now, I had an idea. I'm just kidding about the white because I need it now that I think about it. Kansas City. I made this like off-centered like this because I thought it'd be cool to put the number on the corner. So let's do Kansas City. I might have to do white. Let's scale this down a little bit. I don't know. I might roll with the white numbers just because otherwise it's gonna be the same as the other shit. So let's go down here. We'll keep that number red on the back. Red on red on red. Whoops. Yeah. Okay. So that looks cool. Maybe we'll do the name white though, since the number is gonna be white on the front. So let's do white on the name. Boom. Like that. And I feel like that name needs to be down a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna have to do that on the other one too. Okay. Jersey number. So we're gonna make this shit super duper small. I'm gonna put it right here. Something different. Who has numbers in the corner on the left? Nobody. Nobody, fool. Look at that. Them little points on the numbers go match with the other ones. That shit is dope. Okay. This came out really cool, actually. I actually really like this. Okay, we'll do white, and then we'll do white again. Whew! That is hot fire. All right. So now we have the issue of them swords. So we're going to do red on the side of them shorts again. Boom. We're going to do... Oh, God, that is a clean looking jersey. All right. So now we have the Nike sign on there. Obviously, it's not visible. So I'm going to do a red Nike sign or a white. I'll do white. I always keep that white on the side. Oh, yeah. So we'll do a white Nike sign. That shit pops hella. And maybe we'll do a white Grumpy Nerd or a red. I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay, let me look. It's hard to see that shit. Where's that other Nike sign? Oh. Okay. Fuck. I'm using a different monitor. I usually use a 65-inch TV, so it's not the best. And then we'll do that. Grumpy Nerd is going to be a bitch to put up. I don't remember what size. I think I made it 31. Okay, let's do white. Yeah, that shit's going to be cool. All right, so 31. I don't know if I want the white one, though. Yep. That looks dope. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and delete these other two just in case I'm off because they're so close in color that I won't be able to see if I... where's that Grumpy Nerd one? Oh, there it is. Okay. So then we'll just do the swords. And we're good to go on this one already. I'm going to do red swords because... just because I want to. Okay. And we left these the same size, and this one's going to be a bitch. Oh my god. Okay, I have an idea. The same way we did the other shit. There we go. Look at that. I was so close. Okay. All right. So let's make look at that. Oh my god, I was so close. Okay. There, and then another red one, and we are done with this shit. Now, obviously, we can go two directions with the alt. We can either be gray or red. What do you guys think? Gray or red? I'm thinking gray would be cool because red is just an obvious choice. All right, and then I'm going to, whoops. Now I'm going to delete them old swords, right? Just in case they pop through. Sometimes it looks cheesy in game. And then we got to get rid of them sides. Gray, you say? All right, we'll do gray. All right, so there's that. Those are clean. I like those. Now, I feel like them swords don't really stick out on the sides that much. Like, you can't see them, but it looks cool regardless. I think those are clean. Now, see how Paul George is blue? Good idea, Taylor York. That's a great idea. See how Paul George's blue doesn't match the shit that we're wearing, right? That's because it's based off the default uniform, which is this one. So what we do is a lot of times I don't like the look of that. It just makes me bug out. So I'll back out, keep changes, and exit. And then when you go back in, Paul George will have the shit that's matching the uniform, right? Should be anyway. Let's see. Away uniform. Boom. He's wearing the right shit. That blue-gray. That is clean. I think the stripe on the shorts, though, is a little bit... Oh, I forgot something. You guys didn't even tell me. That KC on the belt. Didn't even mess with it. Where is it? Now, I have to go back and see what size that was. That ain't it. It is 52 by 15. So, we go in here. We get that red KC shit. Okay. 52 by 15. 52 by 15. Oops. 52. God damn it. Okay. And we are, boom, right there. Cool. So that shit's done. All right. So that is that. Looking saucy. Let me check something real quick because I forgot, guys, and I want to make sure that my Patreon users are also able to view this. If you're not a Patreon user, you won't get any of these graphics. I mean, you may find them. You may not. Fact of the matter is, once they gone, they gone. So, hopefully you guys can become a patron. It's super, super cheap. It's like $1. $1 a month. That ain't nothing. Right? That's nothing. It's like 3 cents a day. So if you're too cheap for that, then I don't know what to tell you. But because I'm not putting these on the 2K servers anymore, at least this way you'll get the graphics and you can make these jerseys however you want. You can use the same things that I'm using right here, but you don't have to use them the way I did. You can make your own jersey. If you have an idea right now in your head and you're like, man, this guy's shit. He's doing the wrong thing. Oh, well. You can do your own thing because you'll have the graphics. Now, I will suggest if you are a Patreon user and you decide to... I was thinking about that, Mr. Day. Thank you for that shit on Twitter today, too, by the way. No, it's all good, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was thinking about remaking all the preset expansion teams. I mean, this is one of them, right? So I think it'd be a good idea. What was I saying about Patreon? I fucking remember. Oh, so if you get on Patreon and you get those graphics, I would suggest not saving those uniforms. So save them in your league or your GM or whatever, but don't upload the uniforms because a lot of times that's how I had all my jerseys. I uploaded them to the 2K servers, and then everybody could take those jerseys and do whatever they want, claim them as their own, whatever. If you want those to not get out and you want them for just your team, then you just save them as your default jerseys, and that's it, and you'd be done with it, and you don't have to upload them or anything. So that would be the smartest way to go about it. All right, so then, okay, so let's go to alternate. So everybody's clamoring gray. So the easiest way for me to do this is to make it gray from the white uniform. And there's that blue-gray that we messed with before. Okay. I don't like the Knights name. I mean, it's okay, but it doesn't look that great. So let's see if we can't change this up. I'm going to get rid of the front number for a second just so I can work with this. Yeah. Now, I think blue on gray would be tight. Like that blue that we already have, get rid of that red. And just use the blue on gray. Yeah, see, that shit's dope. Let's go big on this. How are we gonna do this? What do you guys suggest? That shield shit. Oh, you know what was cool? That one that I had, that the cross swords. That shit was crazy. This one. Where it's at? Oof. Yeah, it's not gonna pop that much on. Ooh. Let me try the KC one. That actually doesn't look bad on the gray, like gray on gray like that. What do you guys think? Let's try this one. It doesn't look bad because I put that blue border all around it, so it looks kind of tight, dude. I was using, oh, dude, this would be dope. Look at this. This shit's so tight. Okay, I like this, man, for real. That is gangster. Yeah, that's dope. And then what I'll do is I'll take that number. I agree. Jamel, I agree, man. Jamel, how you say it? I would say Jamel. All right, let's do, so let me drop that front jersey number again. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it small. Dude, this shit is going to be sick. Come on, dog. Now, I don't know if I should leave it red. I think I am going to because it matches the other thing. I'm just going to make it a little bit darker like the other one. Yo. Come on. This is it right here. I don't even have to fuck with it at all. Like, it's done. I feel like the sides are a little extra, though. Like, I don't need swords on the side when I already got swords on the front. So let's get rid of those. Should we just do it clean like this? Or should we add some shit? Now, see the back. I don't like having the numbers on the back match the numbers on the front. It just doesn't jive with me. So I'm going to make these darker. Right? And I'm going to make this number on the back blue. And then we'll throw a little red around it just for shits and gigs. Right? And let's back out just to make sure that he matches. I mean, it's up to you guys. I'm going to actually get rid of the KC on the belt on that one, but almost choked on my PBR. All right. I bet you this. Yo, come on. That's ridiculous right there. I feel like the KC thing needs to be spread out a little bit more, so I'm going to kind of stretch it out. Let's just do just a little bit. Yeah, like that. And then maybe the number needs to stretch out a little bit too. Actually, no, that's cool. We got 55, 55. Yeah, that's beautiful. It looks off, though. I'm going to do, oh, whatever. Okay, so let's get rid of that KC on the belt. I don't like that. We already have KC on the front. We don't need that. So what we could do is, ooh, you know what? Do I have one that's just swords? Ooh, let's see. This would be kind of cool. Nah, it's the same shit. But how about we add, let's do knights. This blue on gray. Ooh, what about across the pants right there? Is that too much? What do you think? Is that going to be too much if I put the knights across the belt like that? I feel like it might not be. I feel like it's kind of dope. It's barely visible. I could drop it. What do you guys think? That's kind of cool right there, right? I mean, it's visible, but it's not like overkill. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to leave it right there. And then just to make sure we go to jersey stripes. Oh, I need to move the knights over a little bit. So I'm going to move that over. I think right there. Let's try that again. And down a little bit. When you're anal. Now that looks too fucking far, dude. No, it's too far. God damn it. Oop. Right there. That's it. That is it. And there you go. That is the jersey. And then I had a lot of people asking me how I made so many. Basically, all I do is I record this shit and I just turn them around. I can't record because I'm streaming, but I record them, I turn them around 3 times, or 2 times, I mean, blah, blah, blah. And then basically after that, I just redo all these uniforms. So I don't even save them. I just redo them. Do them whatever I want. Let's make an alternate real quick before I go. Just for fun, because we didn't do a red one. And I feel like we need a red one. So let's do a red one. We'll do this one. I'm going to go red. Boom. Boom. Doesn't look terrible. But we already have a knights thing. Let's do, maybe we can do red on red. Red on red would be kind of cool. It might be a little too much. Yeah, that red is bright as shit, man. It's like way too much. Oops. God damn it. Do we like red on red? Red's not really. Red's like the highlight color. I don't feel like red needs to be prominent here. You like that red? I don't know. I don't like the red knights on there, though. I'm going to change the... Did I save that one knights thing that we made? No, I didn't save it. All right, let's try another Kansas City one. Let's do blue on red. Oops. Shit. God damn it. I hate when that happens. Sometimes it glitches out, and you gotta, like... Fucking sucks, dude. It's not the best. It's a glitchy-ass game. What's up? Oh, I know. I saw that. Okay, where is it? Right here? Yeah. What the fuck? Dude, this game, I swear. So we could do blue on red. Whoa, it's way too much. I don't remember how big I had it. I should have copied it. Oh, well. Blue on red might be a little too much. It's like hard to look at. What's up, y'all? And Swaggy, you missed like everything, but you can watch it later. I don't like that red on blue. Jamel, what do you think? That red on blue like that? With no white, though. You could just do no white. Would look kind of clean, I think. Alright, I'll fuck with the numbers and shit, but like, I think that would be kind of cool, man. Let's just try it. Let's just try it. I'm gonna try it. Back number is gonna be blue. Blue. God damn, dude. Okay. The name is gonna be blue. Make it a little bluer. Alright. And then, yeah, sometimes I like doing that where it's like red on blue, or like, you know, no white highlights, which is, you got to make sure it stands out, but I think that's kind of cool, man. So let's do this number. Maybe I'll leave the number red like that. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. And we'll put this motherfucker down here. And then, right there. Psst, come on. For real? What did we do on the, we took the swords off that other one, but let's, I mean, come on now. You know what, though? Instead of that KC on that belt, since it already says Kansas City, we don't need to say KC again. Let's do, just for fun, oops, just for fun, I'm going to do this dude. All right. Move that fool over. Boom. Let's make sure that's centered. It doesn't look centered. Ah, shit. It's good. And there it is. The third, or the, I guess the alternate jersey. The third alt. Or second alt. Boom. Red on red. Now if we back out, all that shit we did is gone. It's alright. Alright, let's look. So we got rid of the first ones. If you weren't here, you can go back and watch the video. You'll see the other ones. So there's that other alt. That shit is clean. I like it. And we got the regular one. This is basically the reverse of that shit. And then, oof, God, dude, that is just, that might be one of the dopest shits I've ever seen. That shit's so cool, dude. I like that. I really do. So yeah, I mean, that's it. And then, you know, you could play around with it. So let's say this one, we don't want to, Let's fuck with this one real quick since we're still on here and we got people on. But I'm about to be done here. I'm going to get rid of this. And let's fuck with those like shields that I made. Let's do one that has no red whatsoever. We haven't done that? Have we done that? No, we haven't done that. So let's do one with no red. What color is this jersey right now? Blue? So let's do... That's how I feel about a lot of my shit that I make, bro. Ah, damn it. That would have been cool. All right, let's do another one. Let's do... What's going to stand out on that blue? Gray? Yeah, that's kind of cool. So it's not white. It's just gray. It's kind of like that other one that we did. Yeah, it's too much like that other one. So let's move this shit down here. Let's try to keep it all blue and gray. All right, so let's make the scale. Whoop. Scale that bitch. And we'll move it down to here. Let's do that. And then let's get rid of that pant stripe. I don't like that shit. So no stripe, just the shorts. Oof, this is already gonna, I can already tell you right now, this shit's gonna be dope. And then we'll do the number, gray, gray, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, them stripes on the shoulders, we gotta get rid of that shit. So let's do gray again, 1, 2, 3. Cool. Now we just gotta figure out what we're gonna put on the front. I'm gonna get rid of that KC shit on the... Which one is it? There it is. Boom. All right. Let's do... This is the last one, y'all. Here's a gray one. Fuck, I already have a gray one. But I don't want to do that. Let's do this one. Let's make it that reverse negative shit. So we'll throw the Knights, because we haven't done a Knights one since the first home jersey. So let's do that. Oof, I like that, dude. Okay. Knights. Right? And this shit looks kind of like, what's that team? Georgetown Hoyas. Kind of reminds me of the Georgetown Hoyas when I was a kid. Scale these bitches up. Oof. Go to 50. It's money right there. That is money. Did I say 50 or 55? I think it's around 55. I mean 50, but what do I know? Whatever, it looks good to me. I'm just eyeballing it. Yep. And then, dude. No, we getting rid of you. Where them swords at? Getting rid of you. Nope. Where's them other swords? There they go. Delete. So this is a clean ass, just basic. Look at that. Yep. So that's pretty much it, y'all. I'm down to chill for a few minutes and talk or whatever. That one's so bright, dude. I don't think I can play with that shit. It's way too bright. But this is like, this one right here, baller, dude. This is the best shit. I know. I like the color scheme too. I changed it to that like kind of bluish gray or whatever, and it just ended up looking way better. What's up, your boy AP85? All right, so that is that. Now, what I do is, as an extra dick move, just so y'all know, what I do is I go like this, and let's see if you guys can tell what I'm doing here. So I check all, make sure I got all my shit looking nice and fresh here, and then boom, see y'all later. And that's it. The Knights will live on, but only on the live stream. But dude, for real, this shit right here is just, it blows my mind. This is like one of my favorite jerseys I ever made. I got that idea with the cross swords because of the shield, and then I thought maybe I could put the KC on the sides or whatever, and man, it looks dope. It really does. It's one of my favorite jerseys I think that I've ever made for sure. That's awesome, man. I appreciate it. You should DM me some of your jerseys. I want to check them out, or hit me up on Instagram. To be honest, guys, like that's where I'm pretty much doing all my stuff from now on is Instagram, YouTube, and Patreon. But like posts and stuff, it's gonna be Instagram. If you DM me on Instagram, it's a lot easier. I'll get back to you a lot faster. Don't really get DMs from YouTube. Don't get that many emails. So definitely Instagram is the way to go. Yeah, you can DM on YouTube, but it's like I never get them, dude. So I wouldn't do that. So just Instagram only. If you need to hit me up on Instagram. I am on Twitter as well. I don't check it as much, but you should definitely follow me on Instagram because I'm more proactive on Instagram. So if I'm gonna post a video, I usually do like a quick post that I'm gonna post a video on Instagram first. I do have Twitter. It's TheGrumpyNerd 25 is my Twitter handle. I think. I don't know. Fuck. I don't use Twitter that much, but your boy AP85. You need to get yourself some Instagram, bro. But yeah, I was gonna say something too, Jamel. There you go. That up, boy. I got that follow on the watch. I was gonna say, Jamel, you talked about the GM thing and the MyGM, and you can't do what I just did on MyGM. I know I played it, and basically when you start it, I don't know for sure, but what I thought was that when you start it, it makes you like move your team, or you start an expansion team or whatever, and you have to have graphics uploaded already or something. I don't know. I didn't know you could like actually download uniforms. So, like I said, if you go on Patreon, you'll have graphics. You'll have these graphics, and then you can make this team on your MyGM if you want to, or however you want to do it. So, yeah, man, send me your Knicks shit. Let me check it out. What's up, Michael Rothstein? Rothstein. Oh, you can? I didn't know you could do that. I played it before, and it made me do like I uploaded graphics, but it made me like build my team from zero. It didn't let me download a uniform. But again, man, I'm not trying to be a dick like that, but it's all this stuff has been going on, and so I basically decided that it's time for me to pull them shits off there and start getting proper credit for them, which, like I said, $1, and I'll upload all this stuff. And you can use your own graphics. You can make your own jerseys. And that's why I did this tutorial, so that you guys could get an idea of how I do it. And you can come back and watch this again and see the lineups with the numbers and stuff. I wasn't really paying attention to them. I do know that the front number is usually 55 in the middle, or 50, and the back is the opposite. So it's 55 and 50, whatever which way. I forget which way. But it's always the same, man. It's always the same. So once you get an idea of where the stuff needs to go, it's super easy. And like I said, when you go to the next uniform, just play off the one you already made. It makes it way easier. You already have your NBA logo. You already have your Nike sign and your all that stuff. And then if you have to add a different color because your jersey's blue and your Nike sign's blue, you can just literally trace up right over the top of it and then delete the old one. So it's pretty easy. Swaggy, I appreciate it. That's awesome. I mean, I only have a few right now, but I hope to get more, and I really appreciate the support. That's awesome, man. I put a lot of time and effort into these jerseys and the graphics on my computer, and I've got my buddy Matt Curley working on some logos for me. He did the Pistons one that was out today. Great artist trying to make it too, and so I really appreciate the support on Patreon. It helps me a lot because I do put a lot of time in this, and I don't get anything in return, and it's okay, but like I said, once I started getting people taking credit for my stuff, I decided to change it up a little bit. But yeah, definitely cool. I appreciate it. If you guys got any more questions before I roll? What's up, Nicholas? I'm not even gonna try to pronounce your last name, bro. Damn. I appreciate it. King. It's really cool that you guys like this stuff, and I feel like there's not really anybody doing these on YouTube anymore. I will. I'll check my Twitter, man. I want to check out your jerseys. I feel like I'm the only one, and I'm almost done with the league. I'm at what, like the Pelicans or the Pistons. Somebody shouted out today, like, hey, you're going to do a Pelicans one? And I realized that I skipped over them. Completely skipped over them. Forgot about them. So disregard who's next on the Pistons video because it's going to be the Pelicans. That's the one. And I have a lot of problems with that one. I've made a couple decent ones, but not any good ones. Pelicans are the hardest team for me to redesign. I think it's just because it's a terrible name for a team. Terrible logo. Like I don't like any of it. I love their court. Their court looks dope. But yeah. The Blazers, Michael. The Blazers are my team. You're a Thunder fan, Swaggy? Oof. How'd that 4-1 feel in the first round? Yeah, OKC I've had some really cool ideas with, so I think that one is going to be fun. Definitely the Pelicans are one of my hardest ones. The Raptors are a hard one to do. The Pacers have always been hard for me to do. There's a few teams that are really tough, but I think I have some ideas for the Pelicans already that is be pretty cool. So we'll see. Dude, who's not like this jersey is the sickest shit ever. Timberwolves are cool. I've done a few of them. Kevin, you're late to the party, homie. I'm not gonna upload them anymore onto 2K. I'm going to add all the graphics packs to my Patreon page. It's $1 a month, which is nothing, 3 cents a day, and you can make the same jerseys that I made. You can make your own, whatever, but I'll upload the graphics there. I'm gonna post a lot of like tutorial videos on there, as well as screenshots of how I made the jersey, so you can get an idea of what you want to make. So yeah, I'm gonna work on Patreon a lot more. I still will be doing the redesigns on YouTube for sure, but I'm gonna focus on Patreon and try to get a lot more out of that one. I think people, that support me deserve a little more, a little extra. So that's where I'm going with that. So yeah, you're a Knicks fan. I did a good Knicks one. Did you not like the Knicks one? I thought it was pretty sweet. Kind of liked it. I think the Knicks would be dope if they darkened their blue. That's what I did. I made their blue a lot darker, so it makes that orange really pop. It looks way cooler, man. It's like color schemes, dude. Like, I'm a Mets fan too, man. Same shit. Blue and orange. Same as the Knicks, blue and orange. I think if the Mets changed to like a dark blue and had that white pop and that orange pop, whew, sick. Like, who's running these teams? Like, who's running the organizations that are making these jersey decisions? Like, they're fucking terrible. I mean, they're really bad. Sorry, but they're really bad. I think there's a lot of bad jerseys in the league right now. But we could change it. Yeah, I could do a Sonics redesign at the end, maybe. Yeah, it is sad to be a Knicks fan, but you guys are about ready to change it up, man. You might get a little KD action. You never know. Yeah, Taylor York. I could definitely do a Sonics one. I think maybe the last one I'll do is the Sonics one. I've done them a couple times, but I've never really been super happy with them, so maybe we'll change it up. You guys can give me some hints about what you want. Who have the cleanest NBA jersey? Who have the best jerseys? That's a tough one. I do like basic. Not too basic, but basic. Like shit that pops. Like Brooklyn, theirs is clean, man. Black and white, it's always good. Brooklyn's is cool. Who else? The Blazers red on black. They have a couple, but the Rip City ones that they have are super clean. No white, no nothing, just red and black. I love that. Looks awesome. Mavs alternate with the state and the green and the Sun City jerseys. Yeah. The Mavs were hard to do too, man. I like going back to their old school for the Mavs, and the Suns, like purple and orange, is just. It's not the best colors, but they were cool. My old 2K18, I did a pretty cool Suns one that was no white again, just orange and purple. And again, these teams all think that if they just add black that it's going to help their image or whatever, and it doesn't. It makes it worse. They just need to stick to what they have. If you're orange and purple, be orange and purple. Add some white to it to pop it out. And I mean, dude, like the number thing for me, like if the words are purple, make the numbers white or orange or whatever, like opposite shit. It really is more appealing to the eye. I don't know why teams don't understand this, or Nike doesn't understand it. Yeah, I bet they clashed. It's like when the Blazers played the Thunder, and we were wearing all reds, and they were wearing all blues, and it just looked, oh, it just was so gross. I hate that. Like, their blue is weird, so it was like blue and orange and red and black. Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. All right, y'all. I got to get going. I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out and watching this. I hope it helped. Anytime you want to DM me, hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Instagram if you have questions or whatever. And like I said, become a patron. You get all this stuff, all these graphics that I made today and whatever. I'm going to keep dumping them on there. So I would definitely appreciate the support. And I do appreciate the support now. It's awesome. You guys have been fantastic. It's really cool. So I really appreciate it. Thanks, Swaggy. So yeah, watch this video again and just pause stuff where I'm moving things around. You'll see the numbers and it'll give you a better idea of how I place stuff. And once you get that down in your head, 55, 50, 37 size, whatever, 40 size for the Nike thing. Once you get it, it's just repetition, and then it's super fast and super easy to do it. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Thanks a lot. And then hopefully I'll be putting some more stuff out for Patreon and for YouTube and all that fun stuff. So, all right, guys. Thank you. Talk to y'all later.